This is video number 23 in the Book 2 series for bass students. This video we're going to learn to play number 65 and 66 in your Essential Elements Book 2. So be open to page number 15. And let's just start right off with 65. We're in 4/4 time, A major, F sharp, C sharp, G sharp. Now remember, you have G sharp in two places. You have G sharp here, that's your newest one, 4 fingers in the E string, and you have G sharp here. Okay? The book might have you play either one of those. But if you have 3 sharps, you can't play open G. That note does not belong in the key signature. All G's must be sharp. You cannot play second finger on the E string. All G's must be sharp. Okay, now look at 65. This does that whole jumping around octaves thing, which is good practice for you because, like I said, you're going to see that more and more often in your music. All right, shadow bow from the beginning. Notice also there are dynamics in here. We start off forte. Look at the end of the first line. It says piano. But also, look at what's in between there. Look at the end of measure 1. See how it says D, E, C, or E, S, E? That stands for decrescendo, which means to get softer. Now, not immediately softer. You start loud and you get softer all the way until you see the next dynamic. So you're getting soft like this, down to piano at the end of the first line. Don't do this. Forte, you see decrescendo, and then get soft. That's not good. And don't do this. Stay loud, and then, oh, piano, get soft. From here all the way through. And on the second line, you see C-R-E-S-C, of course that stands for crescendo, and that means to get louder, gradually. The key is gradually. Shadow bow, 65, A major, F sharp, C sharp, G sharp. 1, 2, shadow bow, and go. Loud. Softer. Start soft. Start getting louder. C sharp, C sharp. Open E. Now as loud as you can, loud. 3, te, 4, te, off. Okay, play that with me now with dynamics and good C sharps, good F sharps, good G sharps. Lots of weight there. 1, 2, start loud. 65, go. Get a little bit softer. Start soft. Louder. Keep getting louder. 3, te, 4, te, off. All right. So remember, with that one, practice it really well so you get really good dynamics, good tone, good F sharps, good C sharps, good G sharps. Okay, go on to 66. But before we do that, we need to learn something about 66. Look right above 66 where it says accent. And you see this little symbol. It's like a sideways up bow, okay, or a little mini decrescendo. This part is the furthest apart and then it narrows down. That's on purpose. That's because when you see a note that's accented, we want to make the beginning of the note louder. That's going to have the effect of like making that note stick out, okay? So we're going to emphasize the note. So when you see that little symbol, that means the note needs to be accented. You need to emphasize that note. I'm going to play just 4 open Ds normally. Now I'm going to accent them. Now, the way that I did that, I'm going to move the stand down so maybe you can see. Nope, we still can't see. Okay. You have to try to hold this up. Okay, the way that I did that is I added weight to the bow at the beginning of the bow stroke. So I'm going to add weight, push, and as I pull, I'm going to release the weight, okay? Push, and then as I press in, then as I push back in, I'm going to release the weight. Press in, pull and release. Press in, pull and release. Okay, try that. Do a down bow with me, press in hard. Of course, you're holding your bass normally, not up in the air like this. Press in, pull and release, and go. Press in, now push and release. Okay, now try 4 Ds. Gotta find my rock stop again. Try 4 Ds, open D, accented. Umi. Go. D, 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 D. The beginning of it is what we should really be emphasizing. That's how that note's going to pop, okay? All right, so let's try 66 now. Now there are several dynamics in here. Then you have your accents on the second line. You see that twice. You have it in measure 1 and measure 5 of the second line. You're in A major, F sharp, C sharp, G sharp. You're gonna have to play all F sharp, C sharps, and G sharps. Now, be aware, the G sharp could be over here, or it could be over here. If you happen to look at it, you see it's this one over here. Shadow bow, slowly, or 2/4 time, and 1, tay, 2, tay, shadow bow, and go. Get these C sharps into the soft. Press it hard with your left hand, just lighten up on the bow. The accent. G sharp. Accent. Okay, let's do a couple things first. Play measure 1 only. C sharp slur to E. C sharp, E, 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 just that. Echo me. And C sharp, E, E, E. Try again. C sharp, E, E, E. Now do measure 1 and 2. The slur can get some people. So slur down, up, down, up, down, up. Measure 1 and 2 with me this time. 1, tay, right, tay, go. Down, up. Try it again. Measure 1 and 2. 1, tay, right, tay, go. Down, up. Okay, let's measure 3 and 4 now. Echo me. Go. Tay, 2, tay, 1, tay, 2. Okay? The next 4 measures, same thing, just softer. Now, let me hear you play measure 3 and 4, the second line. Echo me, measure 3 and 4, the second line. E finger down. And go. 1, tay, 2, tay, 1, tay, 2. Try it again, measure 3 and 4, the second line. And go. 1, tay, 2, tay, 1, tay, 2. Okay? Now let's try from the beginning. If you think you need to practice a little spots, pause it. If you think you're ready, try it. With the accents, with the dynamics. And 1, tay, right, tay, go. Now soft. Accents. Accent. Okay, so perhaps that one so you can get all the accents, you can get the dynamics, you can get these fourth fingers really well in tune, especially those G sharps and C sharps. There's a lot of them. You can slur and cross strings. You can get those first couple measures with the bowing right and in tune. Get it with a good tone, all the right bowings, all the articulations, the accents, and dynamics.